All right, so we're gonna let Titan walk us, because that's what he does. He walks me. We're at Stone Mountain, and we're going to talk about, as you can see by the title, Scorpio. Hi, hey girls, hey boys. I am a Scorpio sun sign, and Scorpio Uranus in the 3rd house. Okay, how are you going to get over, Titan? Okay, now most importantly, how am I going to get over? Oh my. Oh Lord. Okay, he's already up the thing. I don't know how I'm going to have this conversation. Getting through the woods. Does anybody ever walk through here? Are we the only ones? How are we going to get back? Okay. He is having a grand old time. I kind of want to let him off the leash. But I'm afraid to, because when I had him off the leash at the beginning, he wasn't listening to me. I was like, Titan. Oh, now he turns around. You're okay. All right. Scorpio. You are shedding your skin, darling. This is what it looks like. And this is what it feels like. Okay? The weight of you fitting in, trying really hard to fit in society, is being lifted from you. And you're fighting. Titan, can we stop for a second? Not here. Never mind. And you're fighting the status quo inside of you. And you think you're fighting the status quo on the outside of you. Oh wow, this is gorgeous over here. I'm gonna sit. And so is Titan. He just doesn't know it yet. Titan, come here. We're gonna sit down, boo. I know he doesn't want to, but he's going to. Over here, sweet pea. Come here. Thank you. Come on. Come sit down with me. Sit. Good boy. Say hello. All right, so you're fighting the status quo inside of yourself. The status quo and the skin that you've built up, this tough skin that you've built up, is falling off, whether you want it to or not. And a lot of us are searching for a relationship to soften us up, because we feel like it's time to soften up again. If you think about a snake shedding its skin, I hate to use that analogy, but it's what we got, right? If you think about a snake shedding its skin, you think of a hard shell that's been built up over time that now is being released and let go of to reveal a more softer, like wetter, pliable skin, a new skin. And it's nasty looking when it comes off, but the end result is smooth and beautiful and glory, and you can start over again, you know. And that's what's happening. And so I do readings for people, and I have other Scorpio girlfriends, and one Scorpio guy friend, and myself as kind of like a what do you call it? Observation. So what I've been seeing and hearing is if things don't go my way, I'm going to kill myself. If things don't end up how I thought they were going to end up, I'm going to die. And also see I can't see my wounds. I can't heal them. I need what I didn't get from my childhood. I don't know if I can live without, or I want my mothering I didn't get from my childhood, or else I'm not going to budge, or else I'm not going to get out the house, or else I'm going to stay depressed, or else I'm not going to finish the projects that I've started. I'm exhausted. I need someone to carry me the rest of the way. I need something. And you know what? I will say this. It is almost an impossible feat. It's almost an impossible feat. And I'm going to tell you what makes it possible for you to heal. The fact that you have the ability to go into your emotions and power up. Shedding your skin is going to be like you grieving, crying, like snot coming out your nose, like like you really need to go into that deep belly cry. And ooh, I love that leaf falling down like that. It's gorgeous. And allow yourself to embrace your sweet inner child. Stop posting yourself up like on this rigid stick of defense mechanism where you're like, I did a reading, and then I spent like 3 hours with this Scorpio person, trying to get them to open up. And then I spent time with one of my Scorpio girlfriends, and she was talking around and round in circles, and I was giving her the answers and the tools to help her see how she can shed that skin, and she just kept talking herself out of it. And I was like, you know what? We're not talking about this anymore. We're not talking about this anymore. And granted, these are hard issues. Like the issues of not being cared for and not being mothered. And then talking to a mother who feels like, I can't be a good mom because I wasn't mothered. What the universe is asking you to do is go back to your immature, underdeveloped. Titan, it's not going to happen. I'm not walking right now. Not right now, sweet pea. And I'm not letting you go by yourself. Come here, Titan. He is not going to let me sit here. I did promise. This way, sweetie. Okay. I'm going to try it again. Walking. But yes, what was I saying? These are hard issues, and it's hard issue to kind of see the devilish side of yourself. And the devilish side of yourself that you think you're seeing is your underdeveloped child, your underdeveloped inner child that needs to play. Maybe in a pond or on the playground with people who are less developed than you. You may feel like, what am I doing here? What am I doing back in this space with these people? What am I doing back in this space hanging out and shooting the shit and smoking weed and contemplating fucking somebody that I know I shouldn't fuck, having conversations and gossiping? What am I doing back in this space? What you're doing back in that space is reclaiming the last parts of you that you kind of white knuckled. Like you've been, how Scorpio tends to live is to stay away from that side of themselves. To stay away from, it's kind of like we have this know better inside of us. We know better, right? But we didn't allow ourselves, or we didn't get a chance to go through the stages of development like everybody else, because a lot of times Scorpios grow up really fast and take on lots of responsibilities, and we stayed stuck like that for many, 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 many years, like decades. Too many bugs around me. Titan, come on, let's walk. Let's walk. I don't like this. Come on, let's walk. Now I want to walk. Come on. You shouldn't be eating whatever you're trying to eat anyway. Ditch. There's always something out in the woods. Why do we pick this terrain? I want to pick someplace else, Titan, that's less like hilly. I don't feel like it today. He's already gone. Shit. All right. Here we go. Get it, girl. Go. Okay. So, yes, that's why you're back in those spaces. And you know what, girl? Girls and boys, have fun. Like, have fun. But give yourself some guidance. Give yourself some guidance. You can chill and hang out and find yourself in ways you never found yourself before. And it's also your subconscious wanting to... Thanks, Titan. Golly. Titan, I can't do this. I want to go back. Your subconscious is wanting to rule your life right now. Instead of you planning out every little step, every little inch of your life, knowing the end result, remember maybe 6 years ago when you were meeting new people and you let yourself play around in the esoteric world, maybe, or in whatever world that you find yourself in? Remember that you didn't have a clue what you were doing, where you were going, who you were going to meet, what was going to happen, how things were going to end up. Do you remember that now? The universe is asking you to willingly go back into that space of not knowing what's going to happen next and to kind of let destiny take over. You keep hearing these readings about you letting go. Well, letting go is about you letting your subconscious and your inner child run the show. Take your conscious planning and your mind out of it for a little while. Use your common sense and your wisdom and guidance that you've gained. Learn to trust yourself as well as let yourself be free. Come back over here, Titan. No, don't go that way. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. Thank you. This way. Up here. Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Okay. He's like, yay, no, I'm not going up there. No. This way. Come on. This way, Titan. He's like, adventure. Adventure. Trail blaze and lead the way. Like, no, I'm not ready. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness. It's because I'm on this phone talking. That's why. And he goes, oh. Dodge it. Get it. Go. I'm just being silly. Come on, Titan. Okay. So it's going to be a little bit of a follow the breadcrumbs for you. You know, kind of like going through the forest on a trail. You don't know who you're going to meet, but you just follow your intuition and you go. And you just trust. Oh shit, he's pulling me down here. Oh. And you allow yourself to have fun. I said that already. Allow yourself to laugh. and you can still keep your standards. And I feel like that Scorpios don't know how to do that. Like, keep your standards, but also don't be a bully to your inner child. Keep your standards and keep your wisdom, but allow yourself to be in the moment at the same time. Titan, show off. I love you. Ugh. You have 4 legs and you're super fast and super strong. I get it. Okay. He is getting his complete and total life, and I love it. I love watching him smile and have fun. God, oh my goodness. He's like dragging me along. God. Okay. All right. So what is this thing, this last thing that you need to heal and let go of? For me, the best way I can show you is to give you my life example. Okay. So my mother is a narcissistic mama. She's a good person, like, as far as the core, the real her. I feel like she's actually a sweet woman that I didn't really get to see much of. I didn't really get to see that side of her that much because she was so busy using me as like basura, like her trash can, to keep on her responsibilities that she didn't want. I was a designated fill in the blank girl, the designated babysitter / mother to her children. Like, my brothers and sisters feel like I am their mother. Okay, fine. I was also a scapegoat. Okay, cool. She also took away anything in my life that will allow me to be independent. Alrighty then, let's go. You know, and as a Scorpio, we handle everything with a lot of grace, class. We stay pure. I never disrespected my mom. I used to argue with her before my stepdad came around and said, she's spoiled. She's not allowed to talk back to you like that. Are you just going to let her talk back to you like that? That's when I wanted to also kill him, because he had no idea what position he was putting me in. Alrighty, she chose her. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
How you doing?
Say hi.
Is there a trail down that way?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Does it connect to the other trail?
We didn't get that far.
Oh, okay. I'll go check that one out.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a hard trail. You too?
Hard?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Titan, I don't think there's a sidewalk out here, but I'm gonna trust you. But yeah. So, I didn't get a chance to be mamaed. You know, I didn't get a chance to need anybody. And how does that play out in my life? Well, anytime I get a place to stay of my own, I feel so overwhelmed by it. I end up losing it or getting evicted, or even if I set everything up. Like, last time I had a house, I got a roommate. She ended up losing her job within a month because she didn't tell me she was a contracted worker and not like a regular worker. But anyway, I ended up being really overwhelmed and moving in with one of my girlfriends Now, granted, all of this is part of other parts of my chart as well. Like I have a North Node in Cancer in the 11th house. So there's lots of things at play in my life, not just because I'm a Scorpio or because but this is how it all kind of plays out. So I'm supposed to not be so independent anyway. And this is how I learned to shed my skin and let go of my wounds and just realize it's all a part of a plan that I have no control of. And I feel like that's what Scorpios need to let go and learn to accept. You can't walk in the street, Titan, that our biggest struggles are part of the collective as well. It's not just about us. It's not just about how we feel and what we wanted. And a lot of what we want is like for an image. It's overcompensation for what we didn't have. And instead of being strong in your story and owning it, a lot of times we want to hide from it, run from it, and we want to have an image like a housewife of Atlanta or something. You know, we want to play the game more than we want to transmute that energy and turn into a high priestess that's really able to make a bigger contribution to society than we could ever think, dream of, or imagine. Because of my stunted growth, I have met so many people. Tidy, come up here. Come on, jump up. Come on. And also, I have helped a lot of people. We're not going down there. This way, Titan. No, out the street. Out the street. Thank you. I've helped a lot of people. And I've met a lot of people that are part of my soul tribe. And it has been humbling. You know, and it's been hurtful to my pride mostly. Because I don't want to play down there with the girls, you know. I finally want to be the one that says, you know, look at me, I made it, I'm on top. But I was thinking about this the other day. Why do I want to be on, quote unquote, on top? I want to be on top so that I can stick my nose up at people just like people have stuck their nose up at me, or so I have felt, or so that I can be the one that is domineering. I had a very domineering mother, and so to me she was strong. Like I really looked up to her biologically, and I didn't know that being domineering and controlling wasn't strength. It's actually a weakness that shows a lack of trust in the universe and a lack of trust in where power truly comes from, which is the mystery of life, not from strong arming yourself and others and making yourself bend to the will of a status quo that is also your fault if you keep it up. You know, Scorpios can tend to get upset about the status quo, but also very much want to be a part of it. Breathe that. Let that in. Now, there's something that you have inside of you that you don't really, that you know about, but you haven't explored all the way. Maybe you're a herbalist. Maybe you're a psychic and nutritionist. Maybe you're a body healer. And you might have a ancient system that's inside of you that only comes from you going through the portal of transformation and alchemy of the womb that is created. You're a shaman, a high priest. You're not of this world, but you are in this world. And the world does need you. The world does need you, whether you know it or not, like it or not, whether you feel worthy or not. In ancient societies, in modern, anciently ran societies, tribes, the healers, the high priest, the high priestess, the people that we call gays, who are gateways into the masculine and feminine energy, they have that energy running through them simultaneously at the same time, but that's another video. We're all held in a position in society, and most of the time they did not get married. They did not have sex. They were consecrated and holy. And there's no coincidence that your body and your cells are changing to the point to where you damn near have to be vegan right now. You might not have a relationship because you're supposed to be celibate. You might not be rich because you're supposed to stay humble and grounded to the earth enough to listen to and care about the earth and its inhabitants so that you can use your powers to help people heal. This is something that you know, but you don't know how to get there or be that. Or that even, do you even want to do that? What am I going to look like, girl? What is my family going to think about me, boo? They don't know this about me. They don't know who I really am. Girl, they'll be all right. Stop it, Titan. No. If anything, they'll respect you more. And I only say that because that's how it's been for me in my life. The more respect I have for myself, which means allowing myself to be me, come out the closet, the more I enjoy my life, which is really important. It's not just about you being a healer and like hating your existence. The universe will not do that to you. The universe has your back and your best interest at heart. Actually, you will feel more free. You will feel even more protected. You won't feel like you have to hold everything together by yourself. In my family, it's a weakness to be soft, to be sensitive. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'll say it like this. People like to pretend like that's a weakness. And they even believe it to the point to where they're willing to beat it into the minds and break the spirit of a child if they don't have a certain image. You know, fuck that shit. That shit hurts, and it's okay to cry about it. It hurts. It hurts to be broken. But through your brokenness is a portal, an alchemical portal that will lead you into your destiny, your shamanism, your initiation, and your safety. And that's all I have for you loves today. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm sure of it. I'll make sure of it. Me and Titan have to go. I have to get back to the house. It's going to be hard to get him to go home. Look at how happy he is. I wish I could spend more time out. Maybe I'll come back later, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I also have a Patreon of the same name, A of the Dawn. Thank you for watching. Bye.